Look what I found today! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am all dressed up today and back with this blank space as usual. Well, I have to go to work here in about 20 some minutes, but I had some time and I realized, I want to film a video, especially because I don't want this look to go to waste. I'm really proud of it, you know? So I don't know how well you can see, I'm just using natural daylight right now. But I wanted to do a video where I talk about my experience working at Hot Topic.
Hot Topic Exposed!
Okay, so you guys are probably first looking at me like, how did you get hired by Hot Topic? Well, I don't really know. Let me just back up and say how this all happened. So, I was a lifeguard, and so I loved it. However, with lifeguarding, you need a certification, and after so long, oh my gosh, there, no more noise. After so long, your certification expires, and you have to get a new certification or recertified, something of the sort. I believe I was due for a full-on recertification, and so there were classes that I could take. However, they were all in the beginning of summer, and guess what? This girl got mono. I'm not for sure if it was a stupid ZBT boy or a stupid SIGEP boy. I don't know, they're all bad news, but I got mono. So every single class that they had, I had to miss. And I was out of a job, and this money is what I would use for gas in my car, actually having a social life. That was pretty much it. I was pretty young and still in school, so I wasn't really expected to pay much. So what I decided to do was, after I got better with mono and I mourned my lifeguarding of the summer, I decided that I needed to find a job. So I felt like the best bet was to print out a bunch of my resumes and just go to a mall and literally go shop per shop per shop and ask if they were hiring. Well, I walked by Hot Topic and I was with my friend, and I was dressed in a white blouse, pink shorts, I have blonde frilly hair, no additional piercings unless you count this bad boy right here. Wait, here. So I really just looked like this, and then I decided, oh, it'd be so funny if I applied to Hot Topic. Oh! So I went into Hot Topic, and they were pretty friendly there, and they accepted my resume, and they said, hey, we'll take a look at it, and we're having interviews coming up, so if you get a phone call, look out, because I might come soon, just so we can get these interviews going. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I might work at a Hot Topic. So other places, they already had hired their seasonal help for the summer, so luckily Hot Topic called me back. So I was super excited. I didn't know what to wear, but they kind of just told me, come as you are, be you. So I was thinking, well, good, because I don't want to go shopping for anything else, because this really preppy stuff is all that I have. So I go to the interview, and it's a guy hiring. And whenever a guy's hiring and you're dressed up, it's, yes. Now, I didn't wear anything low cut, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel more intimidated when a girl hires me, and I think it's just because, there's a lot of women who are great and professional, but society pins girls against girls. So when it's a guy there, I feel like I know how to, I can come across as really confident and assertive, and it will never be taken the wrong way. So I was thinking, good, because I am jazzed up, and on top of that, I am desperate. So I got the job. You guys are probably like, well, what's your experience like? You just keep talking about your job. Okay, well, anyway, I interviewed, and I really tried not to exaggerate on anything. They had to ask about music and what I liked. Honestly, the music genre that I kind of touched on that I thought I was really getting into was EDM. Turns out I'm not a huge fan of EDM, because while I kept getting more involved with it, I don't love a lot of the music. I like some, I don't like it all. And they do touch on EDM. But I really don't know much about that. I don't know much about these oldies, classic slasher songs that they got going on. I don't know much about piercings. I really don't even know anything about Disney, per se, which you'd think I at least know that. So, because they had a Disney section, Marvel characters. I don't really know too much the difference between Marvel, DC, the backstories. The only thing I know is whatever those movies have presented to me. So, but I do like superhero movies. So For seasonal help, I think I was qualified in general. I don't know how qualified I really was. However, they asked me back. So I remember I would show up to work. I would be all dressed up, so girly, because it seemed like, they just embraced it. And honestly, it was just funny. They did. And even though all of them were so punk with their piercings and their hair dye, then there was me who's like, oh, I'm ready for my first day. So it was almost kind of comedic, but then a customer would come in and then, I'd be all smiling like, oh, can I help you with anything? Even though I'm thinking, I can't help you at all. Then they would ask me a question and then I'd be like, oh yeah, hold on one moment. And then I'd turn around and walk over and be like, you gotta help me here. I have no idea what slasher screamo XXX is. Can you help me? And then they would tell me, I'd be like, oh, okay. And I'd be like, well, let me tell you, because I am so knowledgeable about this brand /band /music /genre /theme I don't even know what they sell. Then I think after the whole, like back and forth, kind of got a little old to them. But I remember this one funny time is this high school boy, he came in and he was all like, hey, beautiful, when do you get off? And I'm just thinking, I know I look like I'm your age, but this is definitely illegal. And it was just kind of uncomfortable because everything he was saying to me, my bosses could hear. My boss was standing right behind me. And this was the boss who, maybe had a crush on me. I don't know, because I thought he was pretty cute and he was single and he hired me. So it was just very awkward because I didn't want to be rude, but all I wanted to do was be rude because I didn't, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't want to be like looking like I'm flirting with a little boy, this little kid. I don't want to go near him. So that was a bit uncomfortable, but at the same time, I want him to buy stuff. I think I tried to say that I would only be happy if he bought stuff or something like that. So that was funny. They never acted annoyed with me. The one thing that they would always tell me is, you need to greet customers. You need to, tell them, welcome to Hot Topic, and the music is blaring. So when they would come in, I'd be like, welcome to Hot Topic. But it just feels so awkward because in my head, I'm so loud. And if I were to go even louder, I'd be like, welcome to Hot Topic. It's like, oh, it's so shrill. It makes me not want to go in there. And so I think they were kind of mad at me because I was telling them, like, I am greeting customers, and I don't think they thought I was. But what I think I really needed a conversation was that I was greeting customers, but having them stand on the entrance to see if they could hear me. Because I was, and I think that kind of just caused some tension because they thought I was lying. I don't know, I just got that vibe. Like, they weren't mean people at all, and they were really understanding, cooperative with me, with somebody who had no retail experience, no Hot Topic, genre, type, style experience. But still, it was just kind of awkward. I was like, oh, dang, And then they talked about me teaching me the cash register, which I think is pretty cool because then once you kind of learn a cash register, even if it's a different program, different something, different whatever, I believe you are more compatible with working other retail jobs because you have that training. Well, I never got called back, like after 3 4-hour shifts, and I never learned cash register. But I know they hired somebody else on who was a high schooler, and I was back from college, but the high schooler, she knew the genre more, and she was a pretty hard worker. She seemed like she had folding way down faster than I did, so I think she had retail experience because when you're first learning how to do those crisp folds and, you can learn with a clipboard, it's pretty cool, and do that, they make it look so easy and you can get it down, but it does take a while. And I'm just someone who's slow and tedious and wanting to do a good job that I can lose track of time. So she was much more better for the job. And I think they really were just wanting to hire on one extra person for seasonal because it's not that huge of a store and they have busy times, but it's not constantly busy. So you know what? I'm glad I went to her. It was stressing me out. And I wasn't getting paid a whole lot. They were telling me that this, I had an employee parking lot. I never went to the employee parking lot. People would just think I was dressed up for the mall, and then I would tuck this in my purse, and then I would pull it out and be like, oh yeah, I'm an employee. But I did get a discount on jeans. And I'm not really into too many ripped up jeans because a lot of times it just wasn't my style at the time. And I'm trying to be mindful with dress code because even though I was in college, a lot of my classes I really didn't like to wear crop tops, things like that. And so a lot of my wardrobe, I was trying to be more focused on what I was going to wear outside of class. I mean, wear during class at that time, my age, because I had so many more classes to go to. But I was like, oh, okay. I love these ripped jeans that I got from them. I need to go back there again if I didn't feel so awkward returning. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. But that was like the highlight of my day. They fit right. I feel like I look really BA and I get compliments on them. And I'm just thinking, dang, if you want to shop jeans, you may not think about it, but go to Hot Topic. So all around, I know people have had longer times at Hot Topic and maybe they have a different experience and whatnot. And maybe you guys wanted this to be a terrible experience. But I think it's pretty cool to share of how open they were with me with someone who looks like this and giving a girl a chance who wasn't super experienced in retail or punk and heavy metal and rap and all of that. So I have to say I give them kudos. And, I think now that I'm more confident, if I had to go back there, I think I would do better job. Not saying that they would take me back, but if I had to go back, I think I would do a pretty good job. But okay, what is it? Oh, it's 10:30. This is the exact same time that I try to leave for work, except for then I add 10 minutes and then I go 80 miles per hour on the highway. So, okay. Well, sorry if this video wasn't as juicy as you wanted, but I think it's important to share when companies are just really nice. So, have a great day. Leave a comment if you want. Like this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.